Okay, so about data modeling. Yeah, so data modeling is how we present our data in database or wherever we keep it. And there we have to do all these choices and decisions of, let's say, computer data types. This is like, do we use integer for the years? Or do we do some kind of like specific data structure for time? Yeah. Or maybe we use strings for the years, or maybe we use strings for gender, or maybe we do like 3 genders, 1, 2, 3, male, female, no data. Yeah, like they usually do in population statistics and demography statistics. So these are like all the choices that you have to do when you do the data modeling. But also then you need to organize your data. Like where do you keep your GDP, population, life expectancy? Where do you keep your country names? Yeah, which are not changing every year. Where do you keep the measurement units? Like GDP could be measured in international dollars, it could be measured in United States dollars, it can be inflation adjusted, it cannot be inflation adjusted. So where do you keep that information? Yeah. So these are all the questions for data modeling. The most common data base that you could have is, is anyone typing this? Is it? You can do that, of course, but you'll have the slides anyway, so that's chill. You have data model, the most common example is a CSV file, and you've seen CSV files, right? So there's like no surprise here. You have exactly one row for the headers. Columns are comma separated. Other separators are legal, but don't do that. If you want to use actual comma, then you have to use quotation marks in the cell. And if you want them to use an actual quotation mark, then you have to double it. So here in this example, I have 10, or I have 100, I have 200. Between them, I have a cell that says hi mom. So I have to enclose that in quotation marks, and I have to double these ones so that they actually appear as a single quotation mark. Okay? Deformat the numbers, like I told you previously. Empty values should be skipped, like I told you previously. And then people who work with Windows computers, or people who work with Windows computers, you'll have a problem sometimes that line endings are different on Windows than on Mac and Linux. And like character encodings can be like different in different operating systems. So there's like tricky cases, and if you have a CSV file that doesn't work, and you start analyzing why does it not work, you can come back to this slide and remember to Google for a solution, or ask the helping spirits how to deal with these kind of situations. Okay. A nice tool, here I have like a collection of tools that work with CSV files. Google spreadsheets work great, but a large data set can be a challenge. CSV validator online, so there you kind of like, you have a CSV, you drag it there into this validator thing, you like upload the CSV file, whatever. I have your grades here. Validate CSV, and I'm like, no errors, nice. See, so that can show you where errors happen in your CSV if they are there. I'm not uploading it actually anywhere. It's like an app that works in my browser, so it didn't go to any server. If you care about the privacy of the grades. Then locally, you would use something like Sublime Text with Advanced CSV, or like Modern CSV Editor. And here I have links of how to get them. These are all free tools. I have an example with Sublime Text here. And do you see it? Very hard to see, yeah? It looks like a mess, a bit overwhelming. But what the plugin Advanced CSV, what it does, it allows me to see this data as columns. Yeah. So if I press a special button. Then I see them as columns. And then I can use all these tricks that Sublime Text gives me. Like if I select coastline, I have all other coastlines highlighted. I can also do like a special button here, and now I have multiple cursors that you know, do my coastline. And let's say I want to rename it like shoreline, yeah, whatever. See, I renamed all coastline to shoreline. I can use something like there's a button that selects an entire column, which I can then remove, like that. So very, very useful, yeah? And then remember that all capable code editors, and that goes for Sublime Text and Visual Studio Code and Observable Code Editor, whatever, all of them capable code editors. If you press a button, and there could be like different buttons and different ones, but you can like select a block of text like that, yeah? And then you have like this very high cursor that spans multiple lines. You can like delete the whole block like that. Yeah, so this is like maybe like a smaller example here. See? And then you can like move it as a cursor. You can like copy there. You can paste here and so on. Yeah. So multiple cursors. Very smooth. Use them.